broadcasting. Coming to the plate now. Ken Griffey
Center fielder, Ken Griffey Jr.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch, and it's fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1, and he fouls this one off. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Missed with a slider.
I know you have to protect the strike zone when you get the count to 2 strikes, but on an 0-2 pitch that misses by that much, it's pretty easy for a hitter not to swing at that one.
Griffey waits on it, and that's the first out of the inning. So digging in now, J.D. Martinez. Here comes the first pitch. Here's a high pop-up. Jones shading to his right. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Now at the plate, Babe Ruth. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Lays off 1-0. This is on the ground over to first. The tag, and he is out. Well, here comes Mike Trout now, as he'll be the one to get us started in the home half of the first.
Right fielder, Mike Trout.
Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Ripped on the ground to first. He'll take it to the bag himself, and the leadoff man is gone here to start the home first. Digging in, J.D. Martinez.
J.D. Martinez.
Bounce down the third baseline. Throw just does beat him to the bag, as that was pretty close. Into the box now, Albert Pujols looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. Pujols has long been referred to as the machine, playing third base tonight, although he's most often found across the diamond at first. Look out, 2-0 now. 3-0 now.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
And a good job there to lay off. It's ball 4 as he becomes their first base runner of the ball game now with 2 away. First pitch is a slider down low. It's 1-0. Hit back up the middle. There to take it is Chipper. And he'll turn and try the jump throw to first. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Albert Pujols. He'll get us started in the top of the second. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. A swing and a miss at the big curveball.
Oh, he's got that beautiful 12-6 curveball, doesn't he? It's part of what makes him as good as he is, and he has a lot of confidence in it. He'll even throw it behind the count at times.
Therefore, it is Griffey, and that's out number 1. Stepping into the box, Ted Williams, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. High in the air out to center field. Griffey waits on it, and that's the second out of the inning. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and standing in now one of the best players of the past 2 decades, the great Chipper Jones. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Griffey is there, and they go down in a hurry. Now at the plate, Ken Griffey Jr. set to lead off the home half of the second. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. On the run is Griffey. One out. At the plate, Imperator. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Number 23.
First delivery to him on the way. High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Foul tip held on to behind the plate. It's strike two.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front before it breaks all the way in.
And a base hit into left field, so they've got themselves a one-out base runner. Stepping up now, Chipper Jones from the stretch. Lifted in the air out to left. Martinez has a read on it. Makes the play, and there are two gone now. Digging in now, Mike Piazza takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and two away. Here's a slider that's inside, 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
You thank your lucky stars when you get a chance to hit behind a guy with as much speed as he has on first base. The entire defense is on guard, and you know probably there's a fastball coming.
This one's down to third. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Stepping up to the plate, Alexander Martinez. Pitch on the way.
Alexander Martinez.
A bouncer up the middle. To his left, Chipper. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. Into the box, Mike Piazza. First delivery to him on the way. And that slider's almost in the dirt. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up, ball two.
That's a great job of keeping your hands back. You could tell he was totally fooled. His hip started leaking a little bit, but he was able to stay strong enough with his hands not to overcommit.
Throw on to first will take care of him, and Kershaw is in control now, two away. So stepping in, Blake Snell. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Grounded back up the middle. Jones loves it. Throw to first in plenty of time. And now to the plate, Clayton Kershaw, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Good bite to the slider, and he takes strike one. Little chopper back to the mound. Throw on to first in time, one away. So the base is empty here with one away, and standing in the ever dangerous Mike Trout. Swinging a drive to left by Trout. This one's got a chance. Out of here into the visitors' bullpen. Here's J.D. Martinez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Griffey waits on it. He's got it, and there are two down now. Here's Albert now. Reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. Couldn't quite hold back that time as the changeup fooled him for strike one. And now a pitch on the way. On the ground and right at the shifted infielders. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Back to the top of the order now, and here comes Junior. Here comes the first pitch. This is pulled into right. That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now. So the fourth inning opens with the leadoff single. Digging in to try it again, J.D. Martinez. He popped out in his first trip. First offering on its way. Drilled on the ground to short. A diving try, but it's through into the outfield. Stepping into the box, Babe Ruth, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. High in the air out to center field. Griffey waits on it. He makes the catch, and tagging is the runner from second. He thought about third there, but retreats back to second safely. 2 on here with 1 man out, and standing in, trouble now in the person of Albert Pujols. One strike to Pujols. Bounced weakly near the plate. And indeed, he'll not even try as he goes to first, and that means 2 men are in scoring position now with 2 away. Striding into the box, Ted Williams, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. And the run is in to score from second. It's now a 2-1 ball game. Now at the plate, Chipper Jones. He flew out in his last at-bat. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Hit hard on the ground is short. There to take it is Chipper, and he is out. At the plate, Babe Ruth will match up with Blake Snell now to lead off the inning. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Counts even at 1-1 to Ruth. Here's the 1-1 pitch. And a breaking ball stays outside.
You know, what I'm seeing here is a reluctance to throw the fastball. It's like he feels he can't throw the ball right by him right now. The 2-2. Line toward the gap in left center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double. Striding in, Ken Griffey Jr. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Pitch is way outside, and that's straight to the backstop. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Little tapper down the first baseline, but that one rolls foul. Drilled to the right side. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score. Now in the box, Imperator. Base is empty in front of him with 1 away following the RBI ground out. Hit hard down the line. A dive, but he can't make the play, and it's down the left field line. And he'll reach second now with 1 away. Digging in the switch hitter, Chipper Jones. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. He's set and the pitch. And this one's down off the shoe tops, 1-0. Changeup stays outside and is behind 2-0. Outside, 3-0 now. Curveball, and he'll just watch this one. 3-1. Imperator leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. And that misses ball 4. So it's first and second now with only 1 away. Now time is called, and this could very well be to buy a few more pitches for those relievers. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Grounded foul toward the coaching box at third. 0-1. Here it comes. In the dirt here. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. The 1-1. Misses for the second ball. A lot of times you see guys get too aggressive and try to do too much at the plate with guys on, but right here he's doing a great job of waiting on the right pitch. Got himself ahead in the count now.
Popped him up. Ruth in foul ground. And he brings it in on the warning track. Stepping in, Clayton Kershaw. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. That's wide, 2-0.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
2-2. 2 down, runners at first and second. Sent on the ground out to second. Reined in. He'll whip this one to first in time. So striding in, Alexander Martinez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Junior's in pursuit. Makes the play, 1 away. Settling in now, Mike Piazza. 1 in the ball game. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Trout has a read on it. 2 gone. So here now is the pitcher, Blake Snell. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Popped him up. Pujols is there for it, and the inning is over. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Mike Trout is coming off a solo homer in his previous trip. Blake Treinen, the 6'5" right-hander, takes over on the mound. Here comes the first pitch. Fouled away. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Missed with a slider. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Ready for another shot now, J.D. Martinez. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it. Little foul. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Pulled high in the air out to left field. On the move is Martinez. He makes the running play. 2 down. Here's Albert now. He was a ground out victim last time up.
Albert.
First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swung on and missed, and digging in and looking for more, Ken Griffey Jr. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the sixth. Here's J.D. Martinez, a hit in 2 tries so far. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike.
He's been pitching really well so far in this one as we cruise into the middle innings. One of the big reasons why, 80% first pitch strike ratio. If he continues that, he might be able to finish this one.
Strike 2 as he swings and misses at a ball in the dirt.
He's gone to the well with that pitch 3 times in a row. I'm interested to see if he changes it up right here.
And he'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Almost got him to go around, but instead it's ball 3.
Wow, how about that? He was tempted to make a swing at that pitch right there. That was way out of the zone, but he just kept his hands back enough.
Chopped weakly to the left. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Digging in once again, Babe Ruth. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1.
Hey, from a pitcher's standpoint, sometimes the greatest pitch is the slider that backs up. He got away with that one, but he wants that thing to bury down the way.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out.
That's a ball.
Just a touch outside, 1-2.
It's a great job to lay off on that nasty slider right there. It's the toughest pitch. It was my
A swing and a miss. That. So here's the cleanup hitter, Babe Ruth. They'll get things started here in the second half of the 6th. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. Jones has it. Throw by Chipper, and there's 1 away. Ready once again, Ken Griffey Jr. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. A ball and no strikes. 1 out, nobody on. Now a check swing here, but the home plate umpire says he went around and no argument, and it's 1-1. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now. Still 1-2. Started to go. They'll look for the appeal down to third and ring him up, says the third base umpire. He's gone.
Number 23.
And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. Looking up is Williams. Gone! So striding forward now, Chipper Jones. It was a walk in his last trip. No balls and a strike to count. 2 out, nobody on. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Williams is there. And the inning is over. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Albert Pujols. 0 for 2 with a fly ball and a ground out on his line to this point.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Oh, and this one's driven the other way and deep to the corner. And a big sigh of relief on the mound as that nearly tied it, but this ball is foul. And this one runs a little too far in, ball 2. Left side. Chipper scoops it up. On to first, and a big out to start the 7th. 1 gone. In now.
Number 9, Ken Williams.
First delivery to him on the way. Fouled off. Very tight ball game. 3-2 our score in inning number 7. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Martinez is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now. Standing in, Chipper Jones. He's 0 for 2 in the ball game so far, and this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Ground ball left side, and Chipper's going to reach. It's a base hit, so the 2-out base hit, and the top of the inning is still alive. Ready now, Alexander Martinez. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Hit hard up the middle. A dive, but he can't knock it down. It's through for a base hit. So coming to the plate, Mike Piazza. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. They'll try and get him out in front to start the at-bat, but this misses off the plate away. It's ball 1. Hit back up the middle. There to take it is Chipper. And the 2-out threat will not come to. Standing in, Mike Piazza. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. Now a swing and a ball hit high and deep down the line in left. And this ball is a home run. Stepping in, Vladimir Guerrero will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 27. Vladimir
Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-2 pitch. And right into the shift. But a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2.
When you have 2 strikes on you, as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage with it. That was a missed opportunity.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Mike Trout. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Line drive to left. Martinez is there, and he'll bring this one in. Coming to the plate now, J.D. Martinez. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First delivery to him on the way. And it's fouled away. And now pitch on the way.
Nope.
And that misses 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Tapped out in front of home. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Billy Wagner has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Into the box now, Blake Trinan. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. The 0-1 delivery. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1.
This is the big out to get right here. This is their best hitter. He's a great hitter, and he's a guy that kind of spark plug. He gets this team going. So if I'm on the mound right now, you really want to try to get this guy out to hopefully keep them from getting a potential big inning starter.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Ken Griffey Jr. is working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Getting late, 4-2 our score as we play the 8th inning. And that's lifted the other way out to left. Martinez is over, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Here's J.D. Martinez. Only 4. Here's the pitch. Well, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1.
I can't speak from experience, but that's got to feel good right there. Throwing a nasty changeup first pitch and getting a swing and a miss on it. Now he pretty much opened up any pitch in his arsenal.
And he fouls this one off. The 1-2. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Back goes Trout. Still going back. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. Now batting, Babe Ruth. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip. Hit weakly back to the mound. Throw to first in plenty of time in the second. Andrew Miller is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that slider's almost in the dirt. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Albert Pujols becomes the first out in the bottom of the 8th inning. Babe Ruth swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1. Both teams with 6 hits so far.
So he threw the slider darting away to him 2 times in a row. Now I don't think he'll go for it again. I'm looking for something hard inside on this pitch.
The 0-2 once more. Misses for ball 1.
And that's his strikeout pitch right there. You know, you'll see a lot of guys swing right over the top of that one. But in this situation, he was able to hold back. That's a nice take.
Tried to bury one down and away, but it's a full count now, 3-2. Ken Griffey Jr. is on deck. He'll try it again, 3-2. Hit out towards second. Jones is there. The throw will be in time at first, and Miller's got it rolling here, 2 away. At the plate, Ken Griffey Jr. He was punched out looking at strike 3 last time through. Jones from shallow right, and 8 innings have come and gone. Ready for another. Chance.
Third baseman, Albert Pujols.
He's set. Here it comes. Off we go in the 9th as the first pitch misses for ball 1. In line for the victory is Clayton Kershaw should the lead hold. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. Change up just off the black, and it's 2-1.
Well, when you're behind in a count like this pitcher is, it's a good time to work in something off speed if you're confident in it. Most hitters are looking for fastball.
Digging in, Ted Williams. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. First pitch coming. Here it is. Sliders in for a strike.
0-1.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Now another 0-2. Fouled away. Pujols gets his lead at first, nobody out. High and deep to straightaway right. Back goes Trout to the track. It's out of here, and they've taken the lead in the 9th. Goose Gossage, a right-handed reliever, standing 6'3", gets the ball now out of the bullpen. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
High in the air out to center field. Griffey waits on it. And that's the second out of the inning. Digging in, Mike Piazza. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Missed with a breaking ball. Won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Now the 2-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike one.
Boy, what a time to pull the string on him. On 2-0, there's no way anyone's thinking changeup. So if you can locate it, that's pretty much unhittable.
Griffey Jr. is there, and he'll make. So coming to the plate, Imperator, and we'll see if he can get something into the gap to make it interesting. He's had a great game so far, but needs the triple to complete a cycle. Ball one to start the at-bat. Soft grounder left side. Gonna be a tough play, and the throw to first is in time, one gone. Now at the plate, Chipper Jones. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Dennis Eckersley comes on here looking to get the final 2 outs and earn the save. Adrian Beltre will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run. Reaches out, but he can't get it. It's 0-1. Beltre makes a lot of great contact against left-handed pitching, perhaps one of the best in the game in that regard, but he does have his warts against right-handers at times. Just not as proficient at putting the ball in play when it's coming from that side. Bryce Harper will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. That misses. 2-0. Fans on their feet in a 1-run ball game in the last of the 9th. Outside with that delivery, and it's 3-0 now.
Time to narrow your focus up there at the plate. In a 1-run game, he doesn't want to walk it, so there's a good chance he's going to get something to handle right here.
The 3-1. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard. Raul Mondesi will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Taken, called, strike 2, and now they're down to their final strike tonight.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. A little low. It's 2-2.
Well, you don't want to get caught looking for the final out.
And he struck him out for out number 3. So that'll wrap things up here as they leave the possible tying run stranded at first. Every game has its offensive stars, and in this one, he arguably shined the brightest. He's our top player of the game.
He was one of a few guys that really swung the bat well in this game with a pair of base hits. He helped propel his team to a hard-fought win.
Our final line score. First for the victorious visiting team, 5 runs, 8 hits, no errors. They left 3 men on base. For the home team, 4 runs on 6 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. The winning pitcher is Andrew Miller. Loss goes to Billy Wagner. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 18 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.
MLB Network's striding into the box, Ken Griffey Jr. He'll get us started. This one on
center fielder, Ken Griffey Jr.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A bouncer to the left side. Pujols has it. And the throw on to first will take care of him. So he's thrown out by the only man standing on the left side of the infield. One away. First offering on its way. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball one. Martinez has a history in coming through in the clutch moments, of course. It's always a little bit of a debate whether or not being clutch is actually a trait that a player possesses. But with him, there's no denying it. We've seen him deliver in big moments repeatedly throughout his career. It just seems he elevates his game somehow when the pressure is on.
Yeah, Matty, he has definitely put that debate to rest. He has absolute ice water in his veins.
And Griffey will reach up and pull this one in, and that'll do it. Now in the box, Mike Trout. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Right fielder, Mike.
In there for strike one, 0-1. Ripped down the line, but this will get foul for strike two. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Coming to the plate now, J.D. Martinez, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And that misses ball one. Bases are empty, one man out. Lifted in the air to center. On the run is Griffey. He gets there, and that's the second out. Stepping in, Babe Ruth. First cuts for him here with the bases open and two away. Yanked on the ground down the line. And he'll step on the bag himself. Now at the plate, Albert Pujols. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
Third baseman, Albert.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Now Pujols smacks one to left. Lots of carry on this ball. Martinez looking up. Gone to lead off the inning. So digging in now, Ted Williams. Here comes the first pitch.
Ted Williams.
And that one just missed outside. Gibson is what you may call a stingy starting pitcher. He rarely gets hit around, and on top of that, he usually excels at limiting free passes. A great combination to have.
Matty V, I think one of the keys to being a good starting pitcher, one, limiting the number of pitches that you throw into a game, and two, getting outs as quickly as you can. And there aren't too many guys that do it better than this guy. Not a lot of pitches. One of the things I like, he's in attack mode from the first pitch of every at-bat.
Trout has a read on it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Digging in, Alexander Martinez. He'll get to take his first cuts here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Griffey waits on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the... Leading off the inning, Imperator, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Number 23.
The windup and the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Feller, a right-hander who stands an even 6 feet. He throws a four-seam fastball, a curve, a slider, a changeup, and a sinker. Still a ball and 2 strikes. Another 1-2 delivery. High in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Right side hit hard. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single. So the leadoff man reaches base to start out their half of the second inning. First pitch of the at-bat. Wouldn't bite on a good sinker that time that missed.
This is a tough spot here to turn 2 off this guy at the plate. One of the things you really have to make sure defensively to make sure you get at least 1 out. Don't try to turn that double play. If you get the sure out at second, take that. And if you get it at first, well, that's just an added bonus. But make sure you at least get 1 out in a spot like this.
On the ground near home. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Stepping into the box, Mike Piazza, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one.
Mike Piazza.
High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Griffey comes on now, and he has it 1 down. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Bob Feller. First pitch coming, here it is. Heading out towards shallow right. Trout has a read on it, and that's the 2nd out of the inning. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and here comes Junior. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. First pitch here misses wide. 1-0. Pulled high in the air out to right field. And Trout will make the catch, and that ends the inning. Leading off the inning, Chipper Jones, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. Here comes the first pitch. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike. Lifted in the air out to center field. Therefore it is Griffey, and that's out number 1. Now at the plate, Mike Piazza. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Called strike over the outside part of the plate. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Martinez has a read on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Bob Gibson. First delivery to him on the way. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Martinez over to his left. Makes the catch. Striding in once again, J.D. Martinez as we begin the top of the 4th.
J.D. Martinez.
Here's a high pop-up. Pujols moving to his left. 1 out. Digging in for his second at-bat. Babe Ruth comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Slow roller back to the mound. On to first, and that is 2 quick outs to start the 4th. Here's Albert now. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Very weakly on the ground. 1 strike to Pujols. And that sinker misses at the shoe tops. Ball 1. Missed with a slider.
Well, when you're behind an account like this pitcher is, it's a good time to work in something off speed if you're confident in it. Most hitters are looking for fastball.
Now a slider misses, and that pushes the count to 3-1. Oh, and he turns another one around here. And his fine ball game will continue. Give him another home run. At the plate, Ted Williams. He popped out in his first trip. Now here's the pitch.
Williams.
That's lifted the other way out to left. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this. So it's back to the top of the order now. And standing in, the ever-dangerous Mike Trout. First pitch on its way. Bouncer to the left side. Throws in time, and that's out number one. Here's J.D. Martinez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
J.D. Martinez.
Popped him up. Pujols is under it. And he makes the catch for the second out. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And here comes the Babe. Now here's the ball hit high and deep to straightaway right field. Looking up is Williams. And this one is gone. A home run. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Imperator, 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. To right field and absolutely hammered. Forget about making a play on that ball. It's way out of here. Back-to-back home run. Stepping up now, Ken Griffey Jr.
Ken Griffey Jr.
Here comes the first pitch. Hit hard on the ground at first. Ruth ranges to his right. And into the box now, Chipper Jones. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Jones.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Griffey waits on it. 1 down. Digging in now, Alexander Martinez. He flew out in his last at-bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. This is on the ground over the first. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Into the box, Mike Piazza. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch on its way. And he takes ball 1.
Hey, he's close to having another quick inning right there with 2 quick outs. He's been very economical with his pitches, and if he continues to go like this, the bullpen might get a day off.
Count now, a ball and a strike. Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. That gets down, and the inning continues. Stepping up to the plate, Bob Feller flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1. Pitch of the at-bat. There's a breaking ball over the out. Half. The 0-1 on its way. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Now to the plate, Albert Pujols. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1.
Nope.
Ball 1.
1-1.
Now the 1-1 pitch is looked at for ball number 2.
That's a tough pitch to throw right there. That front door curveball just missed hitting that inside corner. That's a very difficult pitch. I'm not sure if he wanted to get that one down and away, and unfortunately that one stayed inside.
Here now the 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now an off-speed pitch that nearly ran in and got him. Ball and a strike. 1-1 pitch to Chipper. Tapped down the line. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. So stepping in, Mike Piazza. Feller's ready. First pitch on the way. Missed with a slider.
He's going to have to make adjustment on that slider away. He can't just make it a non-competitive pitch and allow these guys to take. He's got to start that a little bit more over the middle of the plate to get that swing and miss on the outer half.
2-1 to Piazza.
Love the pitch call there. 2-0. You know the guy's geared up for a fastball, and you drop a changeup in the zone. That's going to be a tough pitch to handle.
A changeup that just nips the outside of the zone. Ground ball right side. To his right, Ruth. A flip to the pitcher covering as that will. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Ken Griffey Jr. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Popped him up. Ruth waits on it. And that's the first out of the inning. Here's J.D. Martinez. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat. First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit hard back up the middle. And that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a one-out hit. Digging in to try it again. Babe Ruth. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Line drive to left. But pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the second out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Here's Albert now. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far.
This guy's having a pretty good week.
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one without a doubt is gone. Stepping into the box, Ted Williams. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Smoked on the ground up the middle, and that's through for a hit. Didn't waste any time, like the first pitch he saw, to keep the inning going. So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and standing in now one of the best players of the past 2 decades, the great Chipper Jones. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1 for 3 games so far. Now at the plate, Alexander Martinez. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. This is on the ground over to first, and he'll step on the back. Stride. In Adrian Beltre is going to come off the bench as he'll be asked to lead off the bottom of inning number 6. This one is fouled away up to the concourse area. A windup and the 0-1. Ground ball foul down the left side. Haven't played perfectly as it's hit on the ground. Throw to first is in time for the first out. Stepping in, Mike Trout. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Line towards center field on his junior, but this is a base hit. At the plate, J.D. Martinez. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground. High pop-up. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out. So striding in, Babe Ruth. It was a solo shot for him in his last at-bat. 1-0 the count. And the changeup is way low that time.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
And this pitch misses for ball 4. So that's going to move a runner into scoring position now with 2 away. Andrew Miller trots in from the bullpen here as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 away. And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball 1. Called strike at the knees, 1-1. But a big pass at a slider that gets past him.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front before it breaks all the way in.
2-2 is a changeup that misses 3-2. A little bouncer. That rolls foul, and they'll do it again. Skied into very shallow right. Williams is there. And that's the 3rd out. Raleigh Fingers is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. Here's the first pitch to him. Hard hit at 3rd. Fielded cleanly by Pujols. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. Settling in now, Andrew Miller. He's newly entered into the ballgame, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7. First delivery to him on the way. Grounded back up the middle. There to take it is Chipper. And quickly there are 2 away. Ready for another shot now, Ken Griffey Jr. He got under one and popped out his last time up. A windup and the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Wind-up and the 0-2 pitch. Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. Throw in the dirt, but ready once again, Ken Griffey Jr. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of myself being in the batter's box. When I'm sitting 1-0, I am all over the gas, or I am allowed the opportunity to sit on something without fearing going 1-1. When you're down 0-1, your head's on straight.
Blake Trinan takes the ball from the pen as he'll try to get the final 2 outs of this 7th frame. And he'll start the at-bat with a slider that didn't miss by a whole lot. It's ball 1. Called strike at the knees. Evens the count at 1-1. So 1-1. 1 ball and 2 strikes to count. Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
Payoff pitch one more time. Popped him up. Martinez over to his right. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Digging in once again, Chipper Jones. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. High pop-up. And that will conclude matters here in the... Digging in and looking for more, J.D. Martinez. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8. On, he gets the inning started with a bang as this is hit high and deep to left field. Martinez is going to get back, and he'll put this one away on the warning track for the first out. So striding forward now, Babe Ruth hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
Throw to first will get him easily. In now, Mike Piazza. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. And Big Mike won't go after that one. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Hit in the air down the right field line. Williams sprinting after it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Standing in. Vladimir Guerrero will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. Grounded to short. To his left, Martinez on to first, and there were 2 down. So coming to the plate, Mike Trout. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Getting late, 4-2 our score as we play the 8th inning. Counts even to Trout, 1-1. Sinker misses that time, and it's 2-1. The 2-1 home. Takes a pitch for strike number 2.
He might want that pitch back, up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
The 2-2 one more time. And a sinker there, swung on and missed. Jake McGee enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Vladimir Guerrero will try to get his club a little 9th inning insurance as he'll grab a bat to pinch hit, leading things off here. Hit pretty well out toward right center field. Back goes Trout at the track, and that's a home run into the top tank. Goose Gossage gets the call from the bullpen to pitch in relief. Here comes the first pitch. This is taken outside for ball 1. No outs, nobody on. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Martinez giving chase. 1 away. Digging in the switch hitter, Alexander Martinez. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. High in the air out to center field. Griffey waits on it. And that's the 2nd out of the inning. Ready now, Mike Piazza. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Squared that one up just a little late. 2 out, nobody on. A bouncer up the middle. Imperator from the outfield grass. And a close play at the bag, but striding in to start the 9th, J.D. Martinez. And they'll need him to get something going here. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. The The next 0-2 is taken for ball 1.
I can't blame him one bit out on the mound. I'm shocked he didn't pick up the rosin bag and see if he could get a foul ball on that one. He had to see if he would swing way outside the zone.
Hard hit toward the hole. Martinez from deep in the hole. And a good throw gets him one gone. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Babe Ruth comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Josh Hader comes on here looking to get the final 2 outs and earn the save. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. Hader was born in Maryland. He throws a 4-seam fastball, a slider, and a changeup. Counts even at 1-1 to Ruth. Hit to first. Ruth is up with it. And he'll take this on to first, and they're down to their final out, 2 away. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Imperator. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. Now his swing, and he pops him up, and this should do it. And that's in there, base hit. So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and here comes Junior. Off the plate and low here, ball 1. Comes in with a changeup, and it's 2-0.
The last thing you want to do when you've got a 3-run lead in the 9th is give the other guys any sense of hope. It's a good time to challenge here on 2-0, especially since there's a good chance.
And he'll put this one away, and with that, the ball game is over. And guys, time to recognize the man who really stood out this afternoon, and there he is, Albert Pujols. He's our tops player of the game.
Yeah, he certainly was a big part of this victory. Picked up 4 RBIs in the game, so it's safe to say that he came through when they needed him to.
Fans, our final line score. First, for the victorious visiting team, 5 runs, 8 hits, no errors. They left 3 men on base. For the home team, 2 runs on 5 hits, no errors. They left 3 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 4 minutes. Thanks for joining us this evening, and please drive home safely.